It seems like between the two of you, I mean, I think y'all have done as much media as any fighters in UFC history. What's the impact been like for you? I mean, how difficult has it been for you to manage your training regimen and keeping things as normal as possible?
It hasn't been. I have a great camp. Everybody's really flexible, and they've just helped me so much that they've been able to help me get some morning training in, get my evening training in, and in the interim of the day is when I really give media attention and compromise, and that's where I devote my time.
How about personally speaking? Has life changed for you at all? I mean, you've got to be getting recognized more, I'm sure, you know, that sort of thing. What's it been like for you?
Yeah, fans have come out of their way. They've called the gym just to see if I actually do work there, and just to say congratulations and thank you and good luck. And they've stopped by giving me hugs. It's been great. It really has.
What's the key in fighting Ronda? I mean, is it about, you know, not giving into this mystique or whatever? I mean, do you look at her other fights and see maybe some people are beat before they ever get in there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is part of it. And you know, I think she goes in there with the great psychology, breaks them down, and they go in. They've already been broken before they even enter the fight.
Do you have to stay on your feet to win this fight?
No, I don't think so at all.
Well, I mean, everybody she beats, she uses the armbar. She gets them on the ground. Is it going to be important for you to avoid?
No, not at all, because not everybody has my ground and pound or my time.
Does it bother you at all that she gets so much attention for this fight? She's been the face of this fight, and you've sort of been overlooked quite a bit?
No, not at all. As a champion, she deserves to have more attention. She earned that right. And if anything, I know that it's really difficult to devote that much time, and I'm sure it's hard for her. So if anything, I let that be her. You know, that's difficult for me to do, and I give her all the respect for her.
Liz, if you're victorious on Saturday night, will you be expecting this much media attention as much as Ronda's getting?
I'm sure there will be some expectations, but you won't see me doing some poses on covers, so it'll be a little bit different, I think.
And why is that?
It's just not my personality. I'm just not that person.
I've heard some people say that female fighters ought to thank Ronda for what she's accomplished. Do you go that far? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I do, because she did a lot for women's MMA. We may not be in the position we are today with the UFC, entering in as a bantamweight division, if she hadn't done what she did. So I do. I give her props and thanks for that, because I really don't think we'd be here for this.
But she did bring a lot of that on by doing things like the ESPN cover and everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
So do you think that is something that more female fighters need to step up and do? Kind of put themselves out there in that way?
I think it depends on the management. It depends on how comfortable they are. I don't think that anybody should have to put themselves in a situation and push themselves out of the zone that they don't feel comfortable and safe. And if that's something that she can do, great. I mean, power to her, because I couldn't. I'm too insecure to do that. But if anyone can, then absolutely do it. If not, then just be yourselves, and your personality and our story should be able to win over people.
Do you feel like you are a bit of a role model for younger women who are thinking about fighting, and like, is that ever something that enters into your mind?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it kind of has to, and if it wasn't, that people brought it to my attention and asked, and I think that I have. Unknowingly, it's just kind of fallen into play, and it is what it is now.
Do you hear from young female fans?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually had Courtney Cordoza. She actually came to the gym just to help train during the camp, just to be a part of his training and to do that. So, and I've heard, I teach a kids MMA program at my gym, so I do hear feedback from the kids all the time.
Liz, how has the response from the gay community been, and how happy are you to finally be able to come out and be proud of your sexuality?
I'm really proud, because to be closeted for so long, and it was so difficult, and I never thought that I would be the voice that I am today, and it was never my intention or my goal, but for it just falling into place, it's an honor to be that person. And I've heard nothing but positive feedback and support from the LGBT community.
And she talked about being a role model as a fighter, but do you feel like you're a role model for the gay and lesbian community as well?
I do, and I hope so. I want to be somebody that they can look up to as a role model, to give them the confidence that they need to come out of it.
Liz, is this almost a perfect situation in the sense that you don't seem like you're feeling any pressure whatsoever? I mean, is that helping you?
It's really easy. There is no pressure for me. Being the underdog, there's no expectations. I just go in there, and whatever I do, woos the crowd. So you're absolutely correct. There's no pressure. I just got to go in there and do my game.
Do you think Ronda has more than the armbar, or do you think she just has the armbar, and if you get past that armbar, you can expose holes in it?
I think as an MMA fighter, she has to have more than that. I definitely think that's her strong play each and every time. But I know that the champion that she certainly is a powerful fighter that has more than her in her toolbox.
Do you think that you'll see a difference in her if she makes it to the second round? I mean, she's been competing her entire life, right? As an MMA fighter, if you've only been fighting in the first round throughout your entire career, you you go to that second round, do you think you'll see some doubt creep into it?
Oh, I know, absolutely.
Will you be like, I don't know, Patrick Cote, after he went to like the third round, Anderson Silva, he was going like this to the crowd. Will it be hard to not take some pride in, like, if you make it to the second round, kind of show people that...
That's just not my personality. I like to keep it with a good sportsmanship attitude. That would be the last thing I want from my opponent either. Like that mocking, I just can't do that. So I wouldn't do that to her because I think it's disrespectful. I would just let my actions speak and let that be the telltale sign that it's her.
Has it been different training for Ronda, or does the media kind of create that, like, oh, this has got to be a different fight? It hasn't been sort of just a normal training.
It's same training. As soon as we saw Ronda and we saw what she was like into our winning fights, we use that for our own game plan, just to be a better fighter. We're always evolving. So nothing's changed. I'm still doing the same training and using the same skills that she showed in her fights.
Did you ever kind of train for this fight before it was even announced?
I
kind of say to yourself, I'm going to fight Ronda someday. I'm going to start training judo.
Even if for no other reason to just be a better fighter, we saw what she was doing. I was a fan when I saw Ronda. I was like, yeah, I loved to face her, but I'm a fan for what she does. And the same thing with Marlos and Sarah Palmer. I was fans of all of them, and I took something away from them. And I'm integrating what she does in my own fight so that I can do it.
How far does that go? I mean, I know you said that you've been training for like a year for this fight. I mean, how far does that go? Are there like posters up in the gym? Or are you watching video every? I mean, you're like one of those people who becomes obsessed with the opponent, or is it just kind of?
No, not at all. No, it's just we watch the videos from the beginning, integrating each time that she had a fight. Okay, let's use that in our fight. Let's take that one. Let's do this, and then also using the counters as well. It's not something we obsess over because I feel like if I only concentrate on just armbar defense and only Ronda, that I'm going to lose myself as a fighter. I'm going to stop being an MMA fighter and be all-rounded and just be an armbar defensive person.
Do you see? Is it just her technique is so solid? Is why she's been able to do it? Is it the element of surprise? How she sets it up? What do you see that why she's been able to do it so frequently?
I think, well, one, she's an Olympic player. I mean, that you can't take that away from her. Bronze medal in the Olympics for judo. I mean, that says that it's strong. She's been doing this since she was a child, which a lot of people don't have the advantage of. Most of us were maybe like playing soccer and we got an MMA like myself. So we're now starting to get the ball rolling. So she has that advantage of years of experience. And then I think she intimidates people going in. They say, oh my God, she was in the Olympics. She's got to be the best. Instead of realizing she's not the fighter. Everybody has mistakes. You just have to see those mistakes and attack them.
I guess fans and media look at it and say, hey, but we've never seen Ronda get hit on the chin. You know, is that what you think it is? If you think she'll break it, or at least, you know, if she sees that kind of test, it'll be a different fight?
I think it'll definitely be a different fighter. Even if it doesn't make her break, it's definitely going to make her have to shake something off and reevaluate the whole situation.
Liz, when you guys were filming behind the scenes of the Countdown show and the promotions, you guys were kind of joking around and messing around backstage. Have you hit that switch yet of, you know, it's serious now, or can we expect that during the weigh-in, or what?
I'm a goofball all the time. Even when I'm in sparring, I can be hitting somebody as hard as I want and aggressive, but I can still joke around. Like I'm able to compartmentalize the fight and just being myself. It's who I am at my roots. So at the weigh-ins, I'm still not going to get in her face. I mean, if it happens on her side, fine, whatever. But it's just not going to be me. But as soon as I step into the cage, then you'll see the switch flip, and I'm a whole different person. There's no goofing me.
Are you going to take Ronda up on the offer to go surfing after the fight's over?
If I can buy a wetsuit that'll keep me warming up, yeah, you bet. Because right now I am a big baby. I get in the water and I can't stay in there. It's too cold for me.
Another question: are you happy with the way the primetime show has portrayed you and your work ethic?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if for nothing else, they showed my work ethic. And financially, I may not be in the best situation, but that's what this fight's going to do for me. It's opening up doors to make my demon dream come true.
Were people surprised by that? You know, your fans' reaction about how much, you know, you're financially, you know, struggling right now?
Yeah, I think some fans were surprised. I don't think they knew just how much dedication I have to the gym and how much time I spend there. And then for other fans, they could connect with somebody who was going through the same situation they're going through. The working class person who just happened to fulfill a dream.
I guess from the outside looking in, we look at this as the history, the pressure, you know, women, UFC, all that. But it strikes me as you're just having fun.
I am. Why wouldn't I have fun? If I'm not having fun doing my dream, then I'm in the wrong job and I'm doing the wrong thing. This is my dream come true, so I'm just having a great time and enjoying every moment that it occurs.
You've got a fight ahead of you, so I'm sure you're not really thinking about this part of it, but there have been plenty of stories written that are just females MMA isn't here in the UFC, isn't here for good. How do you feel about that? I mean, do you feel like the women have arrived and they are definitely 100% here to stay, or do you think that you're still trying to maybe improve yourself a little bit to stay within these races?
I think that all women are always going to feel like they have to fight themselves. I think it's there because for the most part, every sport in this world is a male-dominated sport. And so until that changes, women are always going to have to prove themselves. But I know that the UFC is dedicated to women's MMA. Right now it's 135 division, but I definitely see down the road there's going to be a 125 and 145 division.
What makes you say that they're behind it? Are just private conversations you have with them, or their actions? What makes
They brought on 4 more fighters. They already have the next UFC fight lined up for women to fight. So it's not like, oh, okay, everything bangs on this fight. No, they've already set it up the milestones to keep having women in.
Is that a load of pressure off your shoulder knowing that?
There was no pressure to begin with. I mean, a lot of people feel like this is a win-win situation for me, and it really is. I get to participate in my dream one way or the other. It was always my dream to be the first ever women's UFC fight. So it's at this point, it's just creating new dreams to pursue.
So many of the stories read about you have been about being the first gay fighter in the UFC and that sort of thing. It seems like you've been comfortable with that. Was it a conscious decision to kind of use that platform, or is it just you've been asked about it? And
it was never a conscious decision. My only thing was I just didn't want to hide anymore. And if I wanted to be as open as I was with training partners, so that they could know ahead of time. So if anybody felt insecure or uncomfortable, they knew, and it wasn't a surprise down the road. And then it just blew up.
Has anybody ever been uncomfortable to express like?
If they have, then I'm completely naive to it. They never have openly to me. If anything, everybody's joked around and said they don't care. They just want a great person, a great training partner. That's all they care about.
You said even the reaction from fans has been good. Has there been any negative feedback at all?
Yeah, there's been some negative feedback, but it's just one of those things where I just brush it off. People have their opinions and different backgrounds. I'm sure to that, and I let it happen.
Do you have any thought or insight maybe on how difficult it would be for a guy to do the same thing?
I think it absolutely difficult. I think society isn't in a place yet where they can even accept men kissing each other as being attractive, whereas for women it is. So until there's a change in society like that, it's going to be really difficult for them to come out into the MMA platform.